up here for 3 days on behalf of Programmed. Through that time we've largely been involved with the high schools, aimed towards the females and Indigenous in particular, give them an understanding of sort of what opportunities are around there. So that's incorporating Programmed. We've come down and spoke with the students.
We have a few programs available to students, particularly our school-based traineeship, which we take someone in year 11 and 12 out onto site 1 day a week. We also have a pre-pathways program, which is a bit like try a trade that people coming out of school can do to spend a year testing out their apprenticeship, or of course our apprenticeship program.
Programs have been really empowering, really good with the community outreach. They have heaps of events. We'll be at the Careers Expo. There's heaps of opportunities to get to see us around town and get your foot in the door.
Even for me personally, a lot of our apprentices love to be out there playing sport as well, and I think it's great that the two link up really well and that the encouragement comes from all angles.
Football in itself is not what you just see that happens on the oval. We're really fortunate enough to have the skill set and the experience of Andy Baines, who heads up our wellbeing.
I think it's really important to get the Purple family out into the community and regional areas, and also to help them make really good decisions about how they want to live their life and what choices that they have to make sure they live a really healthy life that gives them the best choices in relationships and career, and getting to explore this beautiful part of the world.
I think the students got a lot out of it where they got to actually meet Maddie Scanlon from the AFLW team. Maddie was able to provide sort of an insight on how they apply those techniques from a wellbeing perspective in the W program, but also outside of life of football, which I think is really important.
They were just so much fun. Everyone was so enthusiastic and everyone was so happy to be there. And one thing we focused on heavily was bringing intensity to their training sessions. And honestly, the standard was just elite. It was so good. And they allowed me to train with them and they got around me, and it was so nice to be incorporated into their team and their sessions.
Women can be involved in sport, and all the different ranges of positions and careers that you can take to be involved in sport.
I think as of this year, more than half of our apprentices are female. So I think that's something that's really huge in that aspect. It's really cool to walk out there and see half of our female apprentices in trade.
I feel really empowered working with programs, having an advisor like Sarah, be able to work with other female apprentices, see that there's other females coming up through the ranks, and just be given all the opportunities that we are given. I think it's really important that they see that it's never too late to start, especially some of the senior girls that hadn't played much footy before. It's easy to get into the mindset that just because you're new to it, there's not really a genuine pathway, but there definitely is for all ages. Hopefully inspired a few girls to keep training and really work hard, and you never know, like they could definitely be playing down in Perth for us in a year or two's time. There was some awesome talent up here for sure.
I just think it's an amazing partnership. I wish it was around when I was younger. So if we can share our pathways and our message and educate and help them in their wellbeing along the way, I think it's a great result.